Hello everyone, it is January 1st, 2026, and we are over here at CoinGlass checking out the Bitcoin exchange balance. We tend to see that it keeps equilibrium at around 2.5 million Bitcoin on balances. In fact, about a week ago, it was almost exactly like 2.500 and change. But this is something that is interesting because, as we continue to go along, we see periods in time where, the price has gone up and the balances have gone down, and they've kind of collided in the middle, but we've been chopping sideways for so long that we're sort of seeing the two drift apart a little bit. But I do like to keep an eye on this. I think it's funny that anyone keeps even 0.17%, 0.17 of a Bitcoin in FTX, which was Sam Bankman-Fried's place, I believe. Like, that's crazy to me. But we can see here that the latest 24-hour change versus 7-day change versus 30-day change is trending lower lately, but this number does tend to stay the same. Like whenever the supply starts to tank, they add way more in. Somebody does. So these kind of hit equilibrium, and at this point, like this week, Coinbase minus 247, Binance minus 5,000, but it all kind of balances out eventually to be about 2.5. And what's interesting about this whole process is we have to figure out how much of this is permanently custodied by people who just are using the exchanges as their wallet, and how much of it is actually liquid, because we don't know that. We'll never really know that. One Bitcoin holder could have multiple addresses across multiple platforms. I know I do, but it is worrisome that if let's say there's 1.5 million Bitcoin that are just in permanent custody, but they're just using the exchange as a hot wallet. At what point does the supply get completely squeezed out, and we see the price just rocket up? So that is sort of what we're watching. But happy January, and have a great year.